Blade of the... Come on. Why won't you... Come on, my arm too short! Hey, fun fact! Turns out you can't actually draw a katana from your back, so pop culture has lied to me. You gotta have it on your waist. Damn you, Ninja Gaiden. Anyway, Blade of the Immortal. Based on the manga of the same name, Blade of the Immortal is about a samurai who's cursed to live forever, and is hired by a girl named Rin to help avenge her family against this evil group of other swordsmen who are essentially trying to do away with this idea of sword schools and try and unite all swordsmen under one banner. To be honest, the samurai genre isn't something that I've got that much experience with. I mean, I've seen stuff in anime, but usually that's all played for comedy and stuff. This film feels much more like, you know, a typical Western that is very gritty and entrenched in the time period. Honestly, I compare this more to something like The Revenant or True Grit. In fact, the plot's very similar to True Grit, as well as Logan with the guy who can't die and curses his immortality. It's not that much of an original plot when you really get down to it. You got the Master Swordsman who's cursed with immortality, which again we've seen in things like Logan and Wolverine. We've got the girl who's trying to get revenge for her pa and seeks the help of this veteran. Again, seen it before. Despite the very cliche premise, Blade the Immortal does a lot to try and differentiate itself from a lot of other things that have the exact same plot. I feel like a lot of that comes with the character design. You can really tell that these characters were drawn first and then made for the screen. They've got interesting hair, they've got interesting outfits that you wouldn't typically see someone wear. But because they do, it makes them stand out a lot more. Like, I like the outfit that the main character Manji is wearing. It's like this kimono that's black and white, and it's kind of got like this half thing going. It makes him stand out than if he was just wearing, like, you know, standard clothes. And the villains all look unique. They really do stand out, and you remember their designs. Sadly, this film isn't as focused on action as it is more on the story and the drama of everything. I mean, there's action in it, and there's a lot of variety to it. I like how everybody's got their own fighting styles and use a wide variety of weapons. Manji in particular has like a large variety of weapons that he keeps hidden up his sleeves, which he brings out to whatever situation he needs. He's picking them up along the way, like these are all the people that he's defeated and claimed their weapons as his own. So we get to see a lot of variety in the swordsmanship. Unfortunately, my old friend Shaky Cam returns. I hate this! Am I missing something here? Does anybody think this looks good? Just the camera up close in your face and kind of, oh, I'll show you. Is this good? Is this just keep cutting to random butt? Long story short, it's fucking annoying and I hate it. Christ, even in the Born Identity where we're making fun of this shit, now it's the commonplace thing everyone uses. Like I said in the Daredevil review, if Dragon Ball Evolution is making your fight scene look amateur in comparison, you gotta try again. Another thing that I really don't like about this is kind of the side plot that really goes nowhere. Introducing these guys who are also after this evil bad guy school, but it just doesn't really amount to much. It kind of feels more like a distraction than it is like the plot of the film. Like, you could have cut these guys out and missed nothing. You just don't have them. You don't need them. And this film felt very long as a result. They really should have cut this and just focus on the story they were already telling. Or, you know, write it so that they actually intermingle with the main story and don't feel like a distraction. And I get that trying to incorporate more things from the source material, but you don't have to include everything. You can just focus. Unless you're actually setting up a sequel, which maybe they are, I don't know. You don't need these elements. Just cut it. Outside of the horrible shaky cam, there is a lot of nice shots in this. I don't know if this is based on the original source material because I haven't read it, but it does like have a lot of very picturesque shots that are very pretty to look at. I don't know, something about like falling leaves and flower petals that really do it for me. And the other thing I really like is Hana Sugisaki, who plays Rin. She's got a lot of very intense moments in this, like, especially after Manji gets his ass kicked. There's this scene where she's standing up to the villain who just beat him. And it's a really intense scene, and she has a couple of speeches like this that really do make me believe in her character. Everyone else is just kind of, you know, they're alright, but she really, really sells this role. I don't watch a lot of Japanese live-action films, and even when I watch anime, I'm usually caring more about the English dub voice cast. So I don't know if she's acting in any other things or what her reputation is, but you need to give this girl some more work. Alrighty then, let's get to the final rundown, shall we? I hate the shaky cam and that plot that goes nowhere. But I love the variety of the action, I love the designs of the characters, I love the cinematography, and I also love the character of Reen and the actress who plays her. So for me, it's a 7 out of 10. If you like those gritty westerns like The Revenant, then you'll like this. Hopefully it'll feel like something a bit different than the kind of stuff that we usually get over here in the West. We don't typically get samurai films like this over here, so when a chance comes along, you owe it to yourself to check it out. Oh, that's right, I didn't check my advent calendar today. Silly, I'll still focus on that sword bit. Who hides in the bakery at Christmas? A mince spy. A mince spy. Shit, the calendar!